na wo mu nyanye ye no madina fo na tie twen so mo may food bridge na mo omo ye food bridge ni wie ye no still microphone fast
no mo fast now some of the measures be to omo to ho
opposite
why you bet so some for project you mo ti wa maybe on be bo
okay
but ye adwuma
but unim say
ye adwuma pa
krom ha ye we yankasa ye say ye mra na ye ntendi ye mra so Ghana ha emra no echinketwa enchiakese His Excellency John Dramani Mama adiba ko a mugina so de ye campaign and then they say Ghana ha can government officials appointees no na omudiska muka kire Ghana for sembe brain na mo de betu dwa someone dimi ankire ba ho a mu say 2028 Ghana for
adebeyom
Ghana for fi wo mani
omo he Ghana for fi ye nyina ya fi ye ni hwe se nyina ya Ghana for ye to aba enti ye nyina ya fi ye ni hwe sika na o se nkrofo bi adi na o so ba obeti wom wadwuma
I don't know
public accounts committee so mo ye adwuma mo bodwuma pa
ebe free see activity alliance no so a na ye bi so mo say denti pa na food bridges a ewo Ghana ha nipa mpe say won befro food bridge no e dia twere kwan mu rather than say on betwa kwan no mu direct dia ebi mu suro height ana
ebetimi ayesa and a prof
we the height asemo
o so Sarfo so no suro height
sir
then I'm in the airport e go for lifting o just kita mu den lift ne kra na o hu ba bia na lift ne
Sarfo ati osoro epo osa susuro Apple mini call FM I say prof be kra me nyankwa mpo ano da ma me mfa nko aso che ne ba me stupid ba Sarfo di go
o jale
ati e babo modern era supplement sia na ye ni assemblyman na ora elom na ye na kasa na wie live here on SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country. And you know, ye kwa bansis ya na ye ni abema elom avamaga minim so ono na oye assemblyman for supplement elom ye ma kwa baba SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country so nda wie
mpacho mejemoso
ratona wapum to sing elom
mpacho nya nya dum brand am break akra
oh daddy do tanwo Baba Natari, Daddy do tanwo. Hello, Alom. Hey, Alom, ukrom kasa wonti ana.
Daddy, can say line in my
But okay, magabia okay, Baba Natari. Daddy do tanwo ha.
Daddy tawunya fonya, daddy tawunya.
Nyata pa.
Moba wo azolia reta daddy tawu.
Azolia nyento moba gere mi adomi ga kami pomori. Baba gere mi adomi, baba gere mi adomi. Okay, so Alom ena ya nyane tie se mo ye matunte su kokko e de akira ban. Esan se adihye wo supplement se wo mo hia eye food bridge a omude betware kwan mu na elomwe asebo ya ye bisai ye bisa se anyebia no mudi atom panyifo enim deda na ana se ye kire we ana mo nam so a mudi atom panyifo enim
yo minya be ma me dawase na ewia we so michia utiefo ni ohwefo nyina em se sa anamontue ananantie ye shas ye nyene ye dia tumpenifo enim from Mikaya February and I swear me in as assembly member 2024 April and ye shas ye throw letter and my company for hotel ye food bridge at me in fact answer na my brother di assemblyman kra na ya ye bo ho nkomo until right from April ye shas ye throw letter July September the actual letters this year so no August more your actual letter September so sa in engagement ni dia ye be pre sa be sine no ene dia no enye first time
Enedi na enye first time na enedi na mo ye no or before aboba ye enedi no se asem we mu de ato mpanyimfo nim dada na anu yie ben na na mo de mamo
FM. Okay, entina ye di kan no na mahimfo no answer na me buy no mo chere me say stakeholder engagement answer na contracted no kra ba be self feasibility study no omo stakeholder engagement ni omo ahimfo no e ma omo chere omo Niamia was a footbridge epa because of the number of people at it up or no so. Fast forward, buy and so no. Say you more casa no much so omo be footbridge need ye because they should see a quite and I see almost 2 pillars e wo Niamia bia e say omo ye footbridge wo ho no. Ya ye hu bi wo sapema ni shikon tele ni pedima no. Na ye wa kakra. But yeah, almost but yeah, class ya actually. In fact, yeah, who know your cost roll letters bedroom. The person who say, I say, I dare no, I say, and ya dear, a basso. Na finally, ya chimbe on mono. This time, I persisted a crano and I'm kind of question and say, yeah, hono and cut the footbridge and my young home. And I say, hey, and I'm my atlas is a man can crunch a much yama. I be grew has I say nothing I'm more catch yama. And the answer you bet 2-1 among.
Wow, and anamontona mubetuno and on and muye no.
In fact, yeah, because they are yes, Anna. She can't tell us say, you were China more. Number 2. Your basic school was and a government school no quite and in Calabria a quite no other side no was almost ever school a quite my plan also say 10 lanes 5 normally be a ground for 4 fast week I shall see a kunkun for that many will say a Palabi war Crystal Heights here adapted no ne papa cardboard. Oh, a cage yapala. And you know, Tisiano only a JBR of a shadow. Ma may be so sorry and not pass it or cock, chroma back, or no so sa carbon. A collect be kutun say, Tisia, you channel 9. So I never wait in near shy, say, MYA. So it's not to say, yeah, she high. The Veshana, you see what Madina. Maybe if you are la party, a bit never shall see a 2 years. SOMPA FM. Yeah, papa no near mamma. And you know, yes, yeah, not a neck, yes, yeah. Now, ye, bumpire say, net, you know, better or Mampini assume any Nakumaso, any road minister. I'm on my catch and say, oh, you are no, dear, my dear, matching out yet to be so to your yama. Now, I feel no, yeah, down master. But uncle, yes, dear. Chroma phone say it was where Pussy say a buyer drink at the buyers.
Na sauka sabobe tuaso sama abanya dwen abamoswa emrashe bedwania or represent mo ewo mumpotem ho no ajebia no asamwe esi na na sende ye kire amu ye won wababa kasafa ho
no credit nyame maintaining kan. In fact, petition na no ban copy. Earlier on, no, you're engaging with letters. And your man information to show say certain way you per se up come once and my because you're brepper ye. Me as assemblyman, me sorry dear honorable na kwan ye ko ye nkwala no ye da benda. And you know it has become a routine issue among they be a mechete. And the mature crata man say honorably on out Mashebejum. You know one no echo a source media into Bomodia, the chief executive, Menena Yankita who dear be pray a hold on this issue. Road contractors, Menema him for the maintaining for your cohort several times. And you know, ye pushy be pray, yeah, but and not the end of the Minyante, the MP can. It be an HNO. Near short, it be our parliament upon one, it be our best friend. Nothing, no, in ya twatwati.
Hello, my mimbisa o wabra no mu se sa kwan no ase aye no foforo no in the original plan na omo de ba ya on the adwuma no muhu say na omo de aye footbridge construction bi ahyemu ana muhu bibi sa wa bra mo sha ase so omo ye kwan no
eno na midi kan say say omo ba kwan no so omo ba be ye drawing ni engagement no omo ne ahemfo ni shiare enti yahemfo e omo ti atiete Starperman yehia footbridge Shipon Tele yehia footbridge Tobiman yehia footbridge e omo ti tumu enti omo go ye drawing ne ba after stakeholder engagement no ma ye ti atiete e ade a omo be ye enti no yahemfo ni na a relax say once omo show mo boss omo be ye no then and they ain't mean see omo fan omo nkoso anomonye but me ba ye no me hu say no say ade no ye nya hu foundation here na ye nya hu sport here obi aye aye na adwin say obeye fly footbridge bi e wo ho nti etwa say wo say ye ben omo eno nti ne ye sha ate say ye ben omo enti ye ben omo no omo kire yen say e ka ho omo beye that was their word and omo nsem omo ka kire yen no enti yen so na ye di omo asem no echi ekosi say echire a yes I push here because yen hu hwe a eti ne ye push here no na omo kire say e 10 footbridges na ya ma omo na omo spread it across the stretch from Ofanko to Nsawom enti no yet ho no e big emba ho.
Wow. And you know, za ye kire we ya mo aye ne ndey. Se mo ante hwe a dembio.
Yeah, ne chief executive ne kata ye no. In the kwan so ye ma no 2 weeks. Say anya no 2 weeks there. No or the petition na go do man penny any. The Ebeko road minister ho, the Ebeko regional minister ho, the Ebeko member of parliament ho. I'm sure say within a space of 2 weeks no you bet me actively now and see I mean Katakra no urban road engineer I was assembly of framing na only meeting for mobi I say almost truck at the account petition which means and amount to be assas here possible and only any day say you better say between and next 2 weeks no you be information there and a good response be but you not there the way forward me say you better be or you trade
in the next 2 weeks
what aroma you better na because you should say ebe serve ye say your footbridge in my because me I mean say communities they pray e was Starperman echi a omo ni na government schools wo ho enti no nkwala ni na twemu ebe ko na say ya nya footbridge dia ni ye say ye koye runabout bi wo ana underpass there be runabout there ya nhwe ya bi be to ye ma
okay
and also ni empese edesi
yo na when na wo kan school for and when it comes to these issues of education, them say GES for ewo omo headquarters ewo nkran ha. And you be a petition no, mudi be afa ho ana.
Yam fan fa ho. Ye wo mo ne say ye education directorate wa ha edi ho nkomo. Even head teachers no kwa di abobo be play and no pa kwa ye ko ye kire no. Ye ko no ebi mo hu ye no mo say oh motumi kasa temi na eyema ya nkasa yakoma ebeto ye because they be a stroma yemma but education director there yentumi fan call hoye
but I'd advise you sir petition we no obe send a copy to the Director General of the Ghana Education Service now also I submit it to the Minister for Education and I believe sir the necessary attention will be paid to it.
Exactly, very well.
That's my kind of suggestion. I
think it's fine.
But I want you to take a listen to this. The Member of Parliament for Amasaman, Sedem Apenyo, has appealed to residents of the constituency to exercise patience as plans are underway to construct food bridges in key areas. I'm say wababe kasa na asemo a wokan na say munko so na munya abotre na den a food bridges no ade a wo mo eba be ye bi ade amamo e na mo se san komo we eto dwa die wan kasa we assemblyman waso enti e na mu bia so enti aye ne response a wo de aba
me nwa be ma me nyante ye wo na wo kan sisi ase eno ne response but anokwe kra no eno de eye allegation me de my hu they say anopa no of a pie protesters and I didn't see it.
Okay, I want you to be on the line and take a listen to Sadam Apenyo.
Okay. I understand their frustration. I also live on that side of the road, so I know what it means not to have food bridges in certain communities, especially where kids are living on one side and they have to attend school on the other side. It's difficult. Letters have been written to the contractor, letters have been written to the road ministry, highway, for these food bridges to be included, because the president said it right in front of me. He told the consultant that with what I've said, we should look at putting a couple of food bridges within a certain stretch so that kids can cross the road to the other side to go. Those times you wouldn't see rails at the size of the bridges, but if you go there now, I think they are almost complete. If I will not lie, it's about 90 or 95% complete. So as we speak, the food bridges that were being constructed a month ago have gone far to completion. If we have to wait for all the other food bridges to be constructed before we come to this current one, then indirectly we are telling the people that they shouldn't cross the road to the other side.
Honorable Assemblyman, so what's here? Yes, Sadam Apenyo.
Wadaruma, and say Sankomay from the chief executive house. But as me so they are X-ray margin any man for what's up ma ya drink a crown and say ya call engineers never and road contractors never on this same issue say ya president say monye alteration na monye food bridge no MIA. They intend tell us there is no information like that. And to them, they are also waiting on government to give them a green light so that they also construct it. And the media, go away from the contractor, now away from the NPR. Now say, in saying and I better with him. And then it leaves us to wonder, say, the end I was here for.
And then the question I also want to ask you now, no say, what's here a contract and asem, what's here a mumrashe bejeni asem, omomo wine ena obefa nasem.
Inya bema, sisi ade dia me pese me hu, dia me man for pese ye hu. Eni say ye de soso abewo forma.
Minim say that is your ultimate objective. And at the mo person hu no. But I say no, wait here a mo MP no. So as na also the contractor no edin komo. So which of these two persons and obejinedi?
And I make say sisi ano maybe dia me peno pillar no right say ye foot bridge. The MPD no say yanto yabo na yebeba beye. Any contract at the end say or can abine say abine be man go ahead no. I don't want to take anybody's side because honestly men call for no nientia men call for no pushy say yenye adie way because of this conflicting information. And kayenya one word ebi at the MP ne kano any dia contractor ne kano eko benko mu dia ne ye no enye ne kano ebeye mrama. But now there are two issues and we are all in a limbo. Until I media make us say my position is that ye pillars right there, both sides we will work with them, but until then everybody is talking, listening to everybody too.
All right, yet said yeah, a year said the Mapanyu a kayana or they are designated a year food bridges are no a buy a quine buy no a day and one casa buy and no more year. So almost year and new year, Musumudiano or Maba share a ya mamo. Now Omuka say Omu Jai Omu Yana Ababe Mumudiana first and also ya dear a hard drink akra.
Entino ye pe arishemu say, oh, a idea ye be ye more dear no so into mon chain ye go way so, but ye nya approval for more dear no tino, ye any problem. Say a man for to say ya himful, any penny for me did it will be better because you say, see a dear quiet and now ye monitor. We pa ye de be sha ase
enti se sia no approval na mo hwehwe wo ho
mpacho wadaroma say ye nya approval say ye be ya mamo ye wie we a ye ba mo de no so I think ebe ma kro ni nya omakoma ato omo yen na me nya asem ye a ye kan eye ye ma me no mo a omo wo kwan ho omo ton ade no omo na titiriu asemi ehia omo because me fa kwan so de bia me ma me no mo na e push say assembly member ya to aba ma say di enim ne enya ade ta di we di enim ne enko ye because ehia ye ma any ye bre wo kwan so the fault is from our women more.
But have you had a personal encounter with the MP for the area, Honorable set them up on you when you're a personal encounter?
Personal encounter. We met on Saturday, but it was for an official function, you know. And to me, I'm bonko more anchor the grade.
Idea, set them up and you know, oh, Johnny Moana.
Oh, me to me in Casa. So a member of parliament, Nejuma Grum of Friha and Oko. I'm not sure to Ghanaian. A Juma no over fire no meaning say only.
Ana so Shiana, San Comoe, and young Comoa Mutedi.
Oh, Menina Kotna, ye did San Comoe. In fact, Menina committee there, certainly, you can't want them, and also can, the point of view. In fact, that day, no, on my who effort on also a putting in from floor of the parliament. That was. I think this year, Yeshia Ewa Maripoma for contracted neho. Ama yina ya cancer me. So menene dia ye did sound come pain. But agency ana lentem ye uno and poso ye because the kwano omo ye omo guso omo ye. No matter kwa say omo babe yi main road no ato flyover no so. No matter say ye down. It ye hu say kwano cop on a daily basis, me use it every day. Me who the echo, and you know that is the and non API and my year 2000 more.
In as much as say pressure walls, so now also what kind of say only a year honorable said them up and you Asiano also or unin commodium watch them more also effort or you know the effort or catch them no it remains with you. You've gotten the opportunity now. I was SOMPA 106.5 FM. Ma one kasa mo adishare WhatsApp man ni sam putem ho nyina ente the particular effort MP no so ye.
Okay, me ye MP no or floor of the house me who a couple of videos actually say wakasa anawa wa informing government about issues high food grade issues what some want them floor of the house. Okay, so His Excellency the President and so by Amasama on that day and also say me actually His Excellency say making food bridges a honor a trigger His Excellency I can't say then there was some more yet redesign. But redesign now yakano. And that is where our challenge is. I admit say or yet no also not familiar. But not familiar or you know. Yabeka say Enko grew baby a man for be who say, oh, say no. I think and difficulty about our grounds and for air pressure. Because chief executive he repeated the same thing any impending for but MP now you still like who and amount to be it leaves us to fear. But what am I saying?
All right. My empire and common in see. Now me now see pass on my hokwaima. Yeah, na udin common on For God and Country on SOMPA 106.5 FM. But from the common in way Dino, it looks as if sir the MP is not in touch with the constituent. Can we conclude on this particular issue?
There are so many ways of getting in touch with your constituents. Maybe he's doing.
Maybe so say, is he in touch with the constituent? The constituency, or you in touch with the more constituency? Because from the conversation, it looks as if he's detached from his constituents.
To be honest, he's to take comments and sentiments from people. People don't see him. People don't even know a lot of his movement in the constituency. So, well, based on people's sentiments and their comments, one can conclude say his touch with them is minimal. Because Mekra me assembly member, they be a menam hakra, obi beti nesha kacho say ohu wache as a wejano. So the schedules in the constituency on weekends, I don't know it. And I can't say for a fact that I know not there. But based on comments and sentiments, we can deduce something like that.
Alom avemega nanamadak bonosia.
Marco Akbano.
And Koye Kobla, but you know Navajim.
Kobla Mavagavaji.
Vanavajim. Masilo. I wish I 47 Alom avemega and a din commono assemblyman for Sapiman on the need for a footbridge construction for a year or more area more because Pato Sauti Sadan Commona Cosona 1 year a 1 year did them it was Aquino so a idea a hydrant.
So can say school for becomes free. One side, the other side. Because my brother to want to stretch and tell you so. It's run up and out drew her. I mean the student crossing from one side to the other side. And to demand no more than the your form
legitimate.
Yeah, you do mochi.
But from the conversation, one who say the MP has lost touch with the constituency.
Yeah.
He's lost touch with the constituency.
And only ask someone.
Please set them up and you get in touch with your constituency. Because Assemblyman nailed it right there. From amount for sentiments, amount for feelings, are more expressed. That's just our MP Nikrano, the Omuhu the Oye. And the honorable said an opinion. But also be tea and can as on was it tea and there. Please get in touch.
Almost friend.
Why
then to almost to a man. Ebinie.
Say president in our assemblyman.
Assemblyman is
aye.
And also Kwame.
Near. Hey, now that
Prof Mani Kakra. Ampao.
Jai.
Oh, Mani Kakra.
Jai.
And I'm a non nam nintino.
Jai. Now, no, Agwawi. Holali. Me are a friend. I'm not Jubaya 11.
No, 9.
Oh, CMP. That's hey, me have gratis and me, madam.
Obatito.
Yeah. Well, start of the information I mean, I said, don't be Benjamin Asari, and then
San no ma on tag grass and wood to go.
I won't come from you.
Sir,
I won't come from Olali's or friend.
Benjamin, to say,
of Frau 11, no.
From 11, and I love them.
On himself, and the end of me. No, yes, I had then.
Miss Atam, Debut, Mimi Catherine, so, Mamba, I have front tab. Debbie, what after the bear 5, 6, 7. No, Dami Catherine, so, oh, Mamba, and cry, hey, I am a family P. Now I'm a family P 10, 11.
And the town idea was I didn't tune in.
I'm in the tuning request.
Oh, baby, so or no time one, a boss.
Time I was
and time and cry how was
show the real city now.
What I
say?
Mushia said the baby tiara very so.
Yes, how you prepare.
Maybe a premier. Abotchie.
Papa,
Minya Bruni, we are Bruni.
I was and I'll come from Casana.
Ah, that's why I'm tonight 25 years. No, they be better 30 years.
So now
Show
that
why you Juma.
Nobody knows already.
Why you Juma? There be no one else. Class FM, no one why you.
There be classic FM. No, then I show no.
Adwuma no, wadwuma na we ye no wasem na.
Enne show.
So we ye adwuma. Ama broadcast na utimi di gu.
Normal.
Last me catch my wife say my be share the crew ni.
Sa wife of free.
Ofri we breku.
Breku bom no mo ka say hwebetro hi. Shebetro hi. Let us say you so muditro. Shebetro hi. Beni be ko no. Omo na ekọ.
Bakasa ye de o.
Na ko breku na.
O makwa.
Sa.
Ya kwanta ne ade nyina.
Wa fa drive afa sa kwa no so. Na wo share wife we. Sorry won kran ha.
Crusade
Entim ko crusade ase ko peyere.
na mechia.
Anti no wono, wo ko crusade akwa ko bo. Wo ko peyere wo crusade.
My brother, how dey na you?
Me ba so besrew. Me ma so. Wo ko crusade no.
Na me hu no. And the madam.
Ewiase pa.
Prof mama nche. Wo si mechia me wife wo. And na mechia.
Opa.
Tell make us say I don't come from.
Some microphones ni nyina powerful. Yes.
Me who no crusaders.
And
ye fa nam fofo.
Okay.
Ye ya damfo. Ye ya damfo be 2 years.
And all the pet 2 ni.
Sakra na bibisa.
Ansa na all the pet 2 ni.
Sa pepe.
Enti si ya nya nware no. E wo se ta ko crusaders na ye ko pem man namfo ho. Ti say minue ya ote me pacho obenkuma na woni fa so yi waso na bodwe mu yi ono de e ba the church a wonem nyuntu bruta vocal power no de nya ne de waso dem hola ni ma kwa ba
enyo be ma
bibi abokore
nya me adum
hey mrantia okrom abisa time no da from me da
tam crowd.
Ima twa video bi send e. Em say when video no.
Ima twa video bi send e.
Check it.
Na mumienu.
Say ye nam na me frɛ wo.
Sa na jo no.
Afekura na no mu besimu.
Oh say Ima had some, lecture notes to finish. To the kind frame be 8 mo. Prof me frɛ be 8 mo, nye 11.
Debi patwa wa ha. We am the better screen no sisi ya. Me call bi am record time ni nyina also.
And I'm so real. Oh, there you did. And I'm so real. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not a friend. I was say, I could cry. Why you can get into, I say, because you are now. The mechanic say, you might be charged retirement. Who's on Tias here? At least 10. Let's just say, go feel bad 1 2.
Friday.
Oh, Sunday.
Why?
Sunday.
Why? Charlie, but on a more serious note, SOMPA 106.5 FM, forgotten country. Ben, utie a assemblyman. The need for food bridges for this year, supplement and in Putemo. And of course, the MP no so cano. Then I'll be deduce every more.
Your prof me das me fa kwanya so nchia osonko na me nchia menua no ma me no mo wa ane Ghana for mpempem o mo agebre na o mo tie no mo hwe yen so chia obi a nchia Dr. Mamadou Bawumia ya me ya domo 31st January e kwa akoto aba New Patriotic Party amanyuku yesre etu ahenefo na esi ahenfo se baabi aduru no yehia Dr. Mamadou Bawumia so obeba be di party na nimu asama yebiem nti yebesre ahobrase mu se omuhu Dr. Mobo na ono na yede no kwakon na 2028 ebetimi edi nkunim ti baabi a Dr. Obia no ade a yesre nyame nhyira bɔ no ho bae sɛ ono amfa no nkɔ no nsa amfa no meduru asomdwem na prof wohwɛ sapema fo asɛm o mo ka sɛ watwamu wɔ hɔ anopa ka wobɛte omusu na omusu wobɛte omusu na omusu no wobɛte ase
na de na yebosre
sapema asɛm ne yɛka
okay
no an yɛka ho asɛm enti no se omudika se omosre se yemehu omomobo na yenye ne ese fata mfama omo na o kan bibi about the MP enye entirely true sometimes you know say anye careful
enye entirely true
oh no because o hwe constituency bi te say amasamaya eye constituency bi esun ye pa first na ye trobo amasamaya ya chi mama na ye amasamaya
me kai pa
the constituency ne ye constituency esun ye na ebe ye din say nipa dodo na e wo constituency onu betimi aka say they are in touch with the MP every day and I say
every day but once a while
no and I make na say MP no call parliament onyanya 1 year MP ni nyanya 1 year
ye obinumu a omunyanya 1 year but every time they are in touch
the constituency no create me 2 military ho hia
there be
some crofo ni bi o hono
Techiman South constituency one of the biggest in the country but your MP no honorable Martin J. Mensah always in touch.
Ne second term mu no.
FM. Osati first term.
Ne second term mu no.
The second term
no that's what we say.
No, I'm saying say the second term mu no. Since o hwe obi te say dem ya ye kana asemu a. Ne first term afen no anya 10 months for parliament. Enti untimi conclude say yenhu ye MP. Me I'm not in support of said them but no credit MP adwuma ye na ade eden. Enti se MP timi bodwa kura wo electoral area ba ko na se oto wo baba be share electoral area na e be den se time no de beba be show wo bia beba and MP nso ntimi ma ho metena ho be se 5 hours 6 hours e wo one electoral area na eyie dodo kura wo be ko wo constituency no no enya asem ketwa enti yes MP no ne nkrofo se wo mo get in touch no ade a ye nyina no ye be sere se be ye hu adwuma ba wontimi mfa no nya ya stick nka se MP ne ye hu no ye MP ne ye hu no wo be ko ba bi no hwe ye wo is it 27 electoral areas wa amasamai wo mo ne obom domi abra ne bohye wa kwa wo mo ne anodom pre ne bohye wa ba this side nso a breeze o de ko me refi de sansam top wo nyina ya amasa esu ye enti at least omunya botrema MP no na omunhwe se MP no nso no ebi ana ode ne niam bi atutu to femba je se enko akire moma ye ma ne sa time no kakra no mfanya but eye bridge na omo ka ho asem no de mesre last na me ko kumase anopa na me duru honom no esese ye nyina ye gina ye making sure say someone ntimi nya foot bridge no kra ma ho at least esese ye pe obi obegina ho enkwala na eba ode omu betwam omo kwa omo de omo beba se ne ebe ya enkwala no be ye safe na ye gya omo saa akwala nso de oyakwala cars bobo nipa wo ho no rough Ghana had there anytime be a problem ne say ye kwan anase ye di dwuma bi a ye de bebo man na ne ye twa nipa na wa round no ne ye twa yabo and she say ye pie ni wonu ma ye di gu akwa mu a e be hwe say ye say adwuma no de abo man no timamufo no nso ete ho no nso no ye be putu omo into consideration say omo nso omo akoni aba mu no ete say ne ye gya omo say titiriu enkwala e wo ho enti ye besere omo demonstration omo ye ndie mete ne ntam kra ka me jone omo because me gina ho no almost be say 25 minutes a ye hwe sa manfo etwamu ansa na kwa no mu da ho no ameko enti right call say omo behwe no omo aye nhyehyɛ ya ebeboa assemblyman no me feeling the pain no because eba say ya ono na pressure ni nyina egu no so electoral area no omo sometimes no omo care about the MP omo MP no omo president omo bibia na ya assemblyman na wo no enti problem say wo nyina ye de ma assemblyman no enti ebesere assembly no e wa namon wan se so omutu se ne ebe ya honom no nkwala no nso be ye save wo enti omo hwe na omo ntu hu anamon na emoa wo mo na nipa wo ho no omo bre yi pa
na also Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wetukwan na
or campaign.
Say oname.
You I think say you more side, Bruno.
More Bruno.
More side. Or pro. Now ultimately say you know Ebano. In Furia na eba na ye kama. Amanfo agye no so ultimately say na ho brase any party ni history eda ho. Ye say yenhwe so because yemfa candidate bi enu ho no ma ye de na kɔ one term a watimi agye to media ma ye ebi wo ho no ma o de no bɛkɔ ni mpire nu so ne mprensa so ansa na Ghana fo na ehu no yie ato abade ama no
ebo backman aka asem bi afa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho na me body akyerɛw because asem no kan ne wo ho ja wo tie akoma Samu abete wakoma Benjamin
menyante asem bi enu etimi tema akoma
o sa asem bi bo
sepa politics
sa
bibi enu because bibi etimi si wo politics to te ho anu wa cycle ho preko se na ebe ya nti na asem na o kan ye beti ani amanu mu aye
okay
ba anya de ebe ha makoma
mate me da se Holali but also Mike no my boy now why are you so fixated on your phone?
Oh, no, be sending me.
Mammy called me ma Mammy called me ma Ima Kwaba. Ima right to say.
Nyamia don't boko prof so we.
Me we pa UPSC. How to say?
Nyamia don't. Yegusu ayetete mofra in professionalism.
More tete mofra no in professionalism.
Ghana University is not but the only University of Professional Studies in UPSC. Omo can also but
Momo professionals. Some are
professionals. Yeah.
If you are be share adware na chi ho na yedi enkomo na no
oka 11 for no ho.
Because na no de oni holale ye me no. Satan mada. Mo be friend is higher then.
Yeah keka. Yeah, keka say no wada. Prof.
Nyin class at no wada. Ya be say e kire no no.
Obi bo na nyiwo ho. So say aha ye kwan ho yetimi kere nyina.
E fan ko.
Nti aha ye kwan ho.
E be e fan ko. O ya collaborate. Mo. Na otie supplement for issue ya Babeto Joy. Have you followed that conversation?
No.
Well, Mukaso Muhia footbridge. And of course they've made several attempts as will be in film. And Kolano Suano mu Diano Mudi them, Case Bomo, Impenufoni bi Ograna, Casi Kuomo. What is uncommon?
Prof member me TS na woni
assemblyman e dey come. You know, I won yem komo die mu no. Then na betimi e gina so de etu adehye ohofo. Ana aban so obenya bibia ka kire wo.
Yo prof, the dika ma na wase na mentia menuano mo panyefo a o medikin atena se. Na yentia sompa etiefo ne ahwefo nyina. Na won se the dikan no, dey na MPP fo ye MPP omo ye akotia by election no. Yeah, my key comment on the initial show before Ibishia for God and Country say, Oshe in the framing of the constitution and the practice of democracy, development enye MP adwuma. MP no o de kotwi mkasem aye se oye mrahye bedwamuni enti abedwakuo na ehye emra ede bo oman no ho bra no eye omrahye bedwani adwuma se obekọ parliament no akwakọ emra ama Ghana fo nyina ogina ne constituency fo na mu se emra ya Ghana person mu se techimanfo yadwan ewo hunie brikumfo yadwan ewo hunie nipa yede emra kwan so yede mra hye ne nsa na yede tumi a yede tu on at the local level amano na ye MMDCs metropolitan chief executives, municipal chief executives and district chief executives. So in as much say the call is in order, say omuhia footbridge no enye MP adwuma. And you see the name penny kesa no so MP no your first timer and ISA press and sa press and a politicians na akofa beto mo so. Let's right the wrongs. Development in MP adwuma. So the calls are in order. Asema mi bisa ne say sa supplement area ho no omuni MC oto ye den
ode waje pini say oni yenge bedi nkomo in an hour's time
Okay, so he's the right person to address the situation. Say, I don't know the situation, but me I have experience with the situation. So from how I or describe nature, say, a idea in here say prim ya, and then it's na idea so ebebo form. Na yedi hujuma, but the me person meka ye ni anom sape my full 80. MP is the last person to consult for footbridge. The first point, of course, should be the MC who is there. Now, say MC need to hujuma or no, and I was here.
But you and I know, sir, MPs, they are not agents of development.
Yes.
But you see them on campaign trails promising the people heaven and earth. Some about my way. Is that not for that reason why?
Yes. Rightly so. Rightly so. Internet make say let's right the wrong. And yes, also there MMDCs the yenyi omu nyina di ni yentwam say district be any chief executive because prof aware one of the most useless and our men's words useless offices in Ghana by constitutional creation and MMDCs.
Oh, what?
Everything is being done by the MPs.
Me patrol. Debbie. You can't say that. From your perspective.
From my perspective.
Yes.
So let me defend my perspective.
But no.
Let me defend my perspective.
Okay.
Mr. One of the most useless.
The most useless.
Ntina me bet say to him say, "Ye kase bibi useless ah." Ete say, "Ehun faso ni ye hu."
Ehun here.
Ye hu so faso. Omo didi who say district district na municipal bia no. Omo didi edwam ho tax ne ho na ekọ.
Ekọ assembly o.
Assembly no ho na di animu.
MC
no this kind of Prof, let's not be nice with MMDCs because you see, Oshemu pa enka oba Tetiman South. Tetiman South and president any MCU. Ono no ye mampani na musini, we ye ambassador. Enti bi BFM puntu ho no, wo na wo se di kan besi wo so. Na MP ni de ne se wa tie amanfo no ha ne o mama ne, no de akọ ne akoye mra a ebeboa omani nyina. MPs are not for development. So DCs ni MT11 for no so sa into omo di disc ni nyina na omo se akire local contract ni ade ni nyina ye wi ane de so bo na bebo MP ni president na DC for na fa ho wa na omoko ye tetiman na se tetiman da e wo problem a hwan ene ba tetiman dwam ho e be di disc free amanfo no
is the assembly
enti ye hia mpuntu ahwan ho na ye beko
is the assembly
and intina make say and this is not to say mimbu omo anase but the thing is that omo nya adwuma bia objectively ye hu emfaso bia wo mo so omo faso very little as compared to resources a eba omo ho any asudi a ye de ma omo no say ye hwe na se ye hwe na se baby a ye kono MP4 na omo ye development a ye engine fan come ho ni ntwa sa MMDCs na tina asemfa na asem ko
mirase mamenko Holali nche Holali speaks for the NDC. What do you make of this whole issue?
Prof Medase, sa kwan no so no me bra panyin ba ko te ho. Ma me nchia no Cabana. It's a worrying trend. At a certain point I was handling one church choir bi wa Blekuma. Omo ya kwan ya this kwan ya. Masa odi agra ka be boss akwa no so. It's very, very difficult even for adults, to use the choir. And I mean, baby, MP issue if you buy, I'm not too sure about it. Unfortunately, Nipana and the Kazan so into on the that electoral area where they need that thing, yeah, on all you need on assembly meetings.
Assembly meetings.
Into MP no on your day.
That's a MP no or no dear. Wababe respond de sanka assembly de anka mfa no ho anka
I think say assemblyman buy no wa accuse MP
David no
a question
na me bisa no
he no say nsem amanfo
for kind of
so omu hu
MP that's fine.
So you see, just like Ima has just said, we've addressed this issue here before, and I was emphatic. Oko MP office what job your friend is a
600.
Job 600. They only have research assistants and one or two personal assistants. Meboa. Assembly no had here. All the various your friend is saying drip district head honor Nadmo district head honor Maslock name them youth YE when you assembly honor drip ya balancing ya machines ni ya ye kwan ni ma yi na assembly ho ni go They have IGFs. They generate internal revenues. Your market near where I work.
We all know that, but it's beyond the municipal chief executive.
Why?
As a man,
Footbridge, you know.
Yes, ask for that one.
Footbridge,
highway,
no so. It's beyond him.
If it is beyond the agent of development, then why are you mentioning the name of the member of parliament?
But he's closer.
As a man,
he's more closer. He's in parliament.
You are living. So how do you know he's not done that? The best any MP can do is to lobby. The one with the power to generate funds, who holds all the other agencies at the district level, is the MC. So what are we talking about?
Lobbying, saying. He's lobbying for the construction of the footbridge. No, I'm asking you.
Say he can lobby for that footbridge. Maybe Sao said, do you have on record if he has not been able to do that? Do you have that on record?
About for Sache. Residents in Sache, they are dying.
Is he in charge of highways?
Onye in charge, but as you rightly said, no, obet me a lobby.
The best. So I'm saying that we don't have it on record. So So let's establish that. That's one. Number two. Problem back is the way we construct our highways. In several other places, highways don't move through towns. And I'm quite because of some of these issues. Sorry, Krunichi. Sorry.
Hey, sorry,
and I'm Krunichi.
Yeah.
Because of some of these issues. Because highway, high speed, top. The best they can do when you find yourself in this kind of situation is those for people to be able to walk and all that. And even so, we even have issues with Madina DAE. DBI or say police and all those kind of things. So not necessarily about constructing even some of these walkways. You can construct it, but still people will be circle, Madina, they do it every day. La Paz, quite the kite me on a daily basis. But the point you are trying to make is this: if we are going to hold members of parliament responsible for some of these things, we must get our facts right. Like I've said it more than 1,000 times. That members of parliament, see civic education for. MMDC is for civic education. What is saying? You don't allow people to make public comments. No matter from where this. You know why? If MPs can go out there and make promises they know very well they cannot deliver on, what is the duty of the civic education? Theirs is to tell us who does what and who is responsible for what. Civic education so that it should get to a point no MP should mount any platform and tell people that about the constructing roads. Because they're Juma. And because the Ghanaian is not educated to understand the say, they will always fall gullible to some of these empty promises that people will make. Very asen na correct constituency kese ti say, Redomi Kwabenya say. Bear one must be because say bear 9 months in your own MP. But if you know the sheer size of Domi Kwabenya, ubejani. And they have parliamentary duties also. Parliament, Eshemra, they have other committee assignments that they have to take care of. So some of them 11, 12 no munufi. Now no mudi hunkomo. They are sitting so somebody abanopa. First area, we do about 12. At the betting 5 a.m. now go for to that's a line. What we do fear 12 no, they are expecting that by 5:30 no, what sorry 5:30 no, to come and attend to their personal needs. MP no. So let's situate the argument where it is supposed to be. Agents of development are there. That is our various assemblies, our various MMDCs. MP, the best they can do, Aboji, is to lobby. So or minister trousers, they be as a Mr. Why want me hono munye? One me buamia bedding. Now since we are drip at Daruma, we have all the coordinators all over the district. Machines no so ho. Dear Naka, mobilization of fuel. MPP Timiaga say, okay, they would want to assign their common fund, no. Now, common fund, it's about 5%, something like that. Or the bedding, that's a drop in the ocean with what the assembly will get. We should first deal with the MCs. Who we are. Let's deal first with the agents of development.
Mami now say, SOMPA 106.5 FM, Forgotten Country, and our Sugusoti. My panel members in the studio: Emmanuel, lecturer, UPSA, Sasana, Benjamin Asari, communicates for the New Patriotic Party, and a strong supporter of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and again, Holali also communicates for the NDC. But I want you to react to this, Benjamin Asari. Take a listen.
Major problems is Bawumia.
How?
You want to maybe
how?
You want to maybe
how?
You want to maybe
I'm asking you how.
What is the first Santo Fiano Mosadi? Say Efana Afamusu. Ija no sa eja strazi. Inta numan oyanuma no nya homtew.
Anti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oyeden.
Why the Santo Fianoma?
All right. That's it. Okay. Babinko Ben, what party? And I mean, some bomb you.
Oh, there be matter, but I person say bomb tie for our betimiati. May they matter.
Ebo Backman UP plus.
Major problems is Bawumia.
How?
You want to maybe
how?
You want to maybe
how?
You want to maybe
I'm asking you how.
What is the first Santo Fiano Mosadi? Say Efana Afamusu. Ija no sa eja strazi. Inta numan oyanuma nya homtew.
Anti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oyeden.
Why the Santo Fianoma?
Benjamin Asari, I want you to react to this briefly.
You see, Prof.
Yeah. I don't know what you're saying.
I want to be careful with the words that we used, because these UP plus people, no.
Aye.
In fact, their madness is getting out of hand.
Oh, Debbie. No. You can't say that.
Ono no ojina ono. Oso ye UP.
UP
plus.
Aye.
That's the hatred party. HP. HP plus.
Muna mudi said in amount.
Hatred party.
They be muna mudi said in amount.
No, but osho omo foundation omo dete omo party now. It's based on hatred.
And mu UP, the tradition you belong to, no, a hatred party.
But you want kasa require your fast why you UP. Wako o party mu wako jina me ato so aba walusu wako hye o ma make kitchen wusu ufiri ho no mu a wako te party say nipa na wawi ni no enya de a obema na akọ nanim abeye president ene ne chena
omobutai no
na apart from that kire so ofre Solomon owusu baha obi a omo lanche omo ayi omo nya provisional certificate eso oba be kan ho asem no sa minute obedi wa ha nyina was attack on Bawumia. Ufre hopes and doye baha. Ne kasa obeka ye nyina was an attack on Bawumia. UP ni bia ube friend aba betina bia na no obebua kasa bia ya attack on Bawumia.
And your agenda no.
No one kasa obetina ha no. Otimi ma one specific agenda na objective kro de te party no otimi ma obi. And you sat on radio and called Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and say oye musuo.
Santrofianoma.
That is it. That is this. So how can an elderly person speak like this? It didn't know esa okansasa. Esa ubie kwa ma ye na se ye kan bibia ye se ye muade. What a party? Yes, Ghana your freedom of association obia wo ho kwa say ote party time bi opebia. Into what a party na say also form party. Can wasem kasem can your party no be attractive atwe enipa bebre aba o party num na bibia attack on Bawumia e dey na Bawumia dey ayo.
All right,
no me let's send this caution to these people. Enough is enough. In fact,
you before
Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen ye one person what benefit enough from New Patriotic Party amanyuko. Enye New Patriotic Party amanyuko akobi anim Alan Kyerematen. Obeji ni di Alankash nyina na New Patriotic Party. Oba foforo be contesting na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo. Na MPP dodo na fi say na J Akufo e na hye nachi against Nado Danko Akufo-Addo. Sa time na ye ne de. Eno no wodi nya Alankash. Enne de wakọ election na say wa report o. Umu no untimi appeal to the people.
Wako election as warrior. What the problem no kwakoma will be or not the baby. The most experienced person now in our politics and MPP must say Dr. Mamadou Baumia.
The most experienced.
Bobium Wabium. Obi a wire running mate for 8 years.
On your experience in NPP.
Obi any what last na Minuya Holali can't experience. Why you running mate for 12 years in or call 3 times running mate and son and Yameya Duma Wababa vice president for 8 years.
So that makes him the most experienced.
Why be him? Your communication in governance, you can't experience any say. And how you hold a political party's position.
I know. I know. Say immense.
Yes, that's why I'm saying from his side.
No, he also a contrary.
No problem. We are learning here. If say holding a position, running mate for 8 consecutive years. Now Baba vice president for 8 years. It doesn't make you an experienced person in politics. Then I don't know the experience that you want to get from being experienced and saying Wababe Frank Barrier. I'm a new patriotic party.
I'll be right back.
Nti Alan Kojochre Martin. The position as UP as they say one a leader or a founder. They should concentrate on that. Where you penimo ye buna ye penasem. Ma wo man ne small boys no e me bie frat gate no e ma ye na ye nso ye ma me kasem bie ni kwase e ka because the small boys like Solomon Usu and Hopsi Adoyam they are getting our nerves. And now penimu be kasa ye o kasa yi obi a wanyini wa manyokusemu obeka kasa fi o kai meba how
Techimano Fui, Electroland Abeja, near the Munamuni, I'm a punning in Answabo. Wait, Thursday, 10th April 2025. Raya showroom for front a Kumasi Techiman Kwanaso.
Yeni Roma, sorry, Dino, and I said backsword Nedia Nimshe.
Property was Samsung, TCL, Media, NASCO TV, AC, fridge, gas cooker, washing machine, deep freezer, home theater, microwave, blender, kettle, rice cooker, and any more papa Kahunina. Now, when in Bribi, Edican for Baku 50, ebenya 15% discount. Any achedie, it's a rabbit idea. Kahu na senya.
To me, Chenya Oba, any pechemo, and not your bed action. Now, so, ubit me up one manena pomodin free more frasi. Jam Vita, the milk pap peppy, Minutrivi, aye, ye, unquada etiania, aye, day, na, and what dear a woman of one of frapomodin. And you, in penny for swinging, Chopa. Mawobano apomodin free more frasi. Jam Vita, go on, do pray. Jam Vita, a delicious way to grow. FDA aji ejedi yin kratoyato
21st clinic aye sciatica expert sciatica no wo nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene ye fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu wo to ase ka wo se dwe wo siremu wo je ho ba bi a enye na eno na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye nti abaso bo magine wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa wo mu ji international awards ahodo wo mu ji local awards ahodo na anu nso na wo mu bi the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim hano ebi ni baby a gise 21st clinic nkwa wo mu de bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama de ba ko a wo magidi wo mu pa no sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ne ade Ghana ha baby a wo mu ho enkran ha sese ye wo Tantra Hill runabout se wo free enkran ba ye wo wonsa ni fa so wo frama saman so na ba nso a wonsa bonkum so ho na wo behu ye 0540 311 311 0540-311-311. There's a 21st clinic. Still, woman is sciatica expert.
Tonte. Yen no sani efadwen. Ne efadwen ampa. Say na nim say brebi beba. Ama tonti na 74. Opa ye simple. T74 abeye adru. Tonti na 74 ana T74 asa twe ya dwene esi na nanom dodo so. Say de na dodo bua ma na nanom enyare basabasa no sa na tonti na 74 ana T74 ebo anipadua no. Ema immune support enti obi onum bie no abrebia ne ho den tonti na 74 yinso yaye no sensuo krokro wa kama enti ba bia wonam bia obetimi de wade akọ samene wa anka fi na kroi eda no nko na wie ye wa bra mennom T74 samennom tonti na 74 menya hoodin mennom ne da bia T74 yi eye hahama ene ye de aye na DHC ena afra yɛframa na yɛkama saa no T74 ahoɔden ne apɔmuden nko a
wokɔ pharmacy ana baabi eto nnuro bia wobɛnya tontina 74 yi bi ato
T74 yi ɛnyɛ ma ɔba a wafa afuro ana obi a ɔma nufoɔ ana sɛ obi a onya mfie dumienu
ɛtufon frɛ 050-162-8931 ɛna 0246-073-498 FDA agye adwadie nkratoɔ yi atom
Abuja for SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and Country. 13 minutes past 4. Wherever you are, remember we've told you the show is very, very interactive. 5 o'clock. You may activate your lines 0260-196064, 0260-196065. I mean, Cow say 21st Clinic, a hospital, yeah. Me patro say, do any chira I sa ubenyarentem. Can sciatica. What sciatica? How pa? Me patro bombarding afa we ni chire ho na se say no asamo a wo de ababetum no say every sabre akọ nyina no omo ma 50% discount enti no wa wo gi ayarehwe wo ho deda ni wa obekọ a wo ye ofoforo a wo bekọ no kai say wo kọ ho a ebo a wo so tua no say 100 cedis a wo betua 50 cedis ya chemu miedu say 2000 a wo betua 1000 cedis 21st Clinic still Omo we are the leading sciatica expert in Africa. We bet me from 0540-311-311. 0540-311-311. Makacho say time herbal mixture. It's a prophylaxis. You need it in your home. And no pebia so dia no one be. And you must no one be uya de unya dio. Opasa wo appetite no eba. And yan sa no thing e de appetite no be brewo. Obi say be call Davi ho na makọ appetite. I don't know one share e dey how pa na be brewo. So pe appetite no ntampa shortly. This is a Patrick the appetite here. Bomodi na kọ time herbal mixture. Time herbal mixture. Yesu hu obi an yefu yetia no say didi pa Sarfo kantanka. Time herbal mixture. Ade a opepa na siesie ni pedua. Me pa chop bia to a bomodi na fa we dey kire drugstore pharmacy shop bia ben na ade a obenye bi na person the time for edi nkomo a 02444-17669 na share so bi say Casa natural mineral water. I've told you the best on the market now. And no sa nsuo we no sa ukọ bebi a ye treat nsuo we pa na hwe filters a ana niema amfidi a ye nsuo ne namu anse ne asone so e de abra wa abonten a Casa natural mineral water. First grade filters no mo use so. Temperature fi nekoi. So oba no nsuo ofie a ma enye Casa natural mineral water. Sampo no ko didi wa choba bi na Casa ni wa no nsuo. Casa natural mineral water, it's everywhere. Oh ye party, oh ye wedding, oh ye anampo mu ye nhemudie bia. Remember wa too. Bombardina from 020-6469 natural mineral water. Wobecha kwan e won kran ha Taifa bia wa back hospital nechi. So refreshing it is. Casa natural mineral water. Medical catch or dada say num kankan wo hoi. Ade a esay awade. Ade a esen komo. Ade a esay awade. Ade a esen komo. Ade a nipa no. Ade a nipa no hu say wenum kra no nka bi fi oba. Ya enya de obepɛ time kra tie wo. Bomodin na wo sen agu enum no wo sere a mamanfo hu say wo sen no eye fita titsame de. Sarfo o se me nwe me se. Me pacho. Me nwe me se, ba me sen de eye fita. Ubisa holalia obeka kiro. Ubisa holalia. Oni markude ti abeka no. Ya toothpaste ni ya toothbrush. Ani ye di twetwe ase. Me ba boncho mo amonum coffee muntie ne ye. Mo amonum jot muntie ne ye. Mo amonum coffee muntie ne ye. Mo amonum jot muntie ne ye. Mo amu yusu ekiki mi muntie ne ye. Me pa mo cho. Anya sa wenum wonsen ebeye se brown. Bomodin na kopa ya toothpaste ni ya toothbrush. Amanoni for sabrikra no eno no meso free Ghana ha edekọ amanoni. Ade a ya gasa ye o ye mamu Ghana for ye mpewu. This is antin kan say ade no kra no if you say ya toothpaste ni ya toothbrush ye nti no. Ha nkoda no pe mint na ewo mu no. So wo de twetwe o sikra wo mfono. Ti bomodin pa na kopa ya toothpaste ni ya toothbrush. Ebeka wa asema ma. Wo de wani kire supermarket bia ubenya ya toothpaste ya toothbrush. Na kai say won kranga 050-161-9588. So Kumasi 050-1390-338. When you aboafo bi mu a wo maso ya sene a never God encounter dwumadi no ye de bremo. Na mama bi say o pese o kan Benjamin e big sisi.
Oh kakra short one.
Short one.
I was on the key point be say the most experienced person Baumia in MPP. Right on one leg. I just wanted to put across say experience. There were two main forms of experience.
Right.
There were practical experience and there were the vicarious experience or vicarious observation.
Sure.
Enti metimi abetena ba bia menu Patrick etie. Me nso konso yimuda. Metena ho ahwe wa after 2-3 years. Da bi na so bibia ba aboti antumi amadwuma. Wo de ne bi so obense waye.
Obaye.
Enti experience nye obi ada bia ne sekura mu a oye.
So that is the vicarious.
That's vicarious. Sure. Obi timi tena nchen ehwe whether nani anaso bitimi ahwe wo internet so. Enti obi timi kas ade we me man ko school ne ko so misua wo internet. Sure. They are learning through the experience of other people, not their own personal experience. So that is one thing I wanted to put across.
Okay.
On MPP UP no yefunu ba ko moma asem na abana omoka. But me na me kind of backstage say one of the public temptations I'm resisting is making a comment on UP.
Adedra.
Prof Akufo-Addo, Nana Akufo-Addo, former president, Obeye president, what was the first major corruption issue he had to deal with?
Tell us.
Cash for seat, Alan Cash. The first time Akufo-Addo ebenya ni din clearing agent ya ne UP for nam so you corrupt na ne Alan Cash for seat. So ma ba mu nyina na mo bae mo didi bia na eduru ba bi ye yi mu nsa firi mu. Prof asem ne kayede who's the uncle boy me offer we met here one time some of the issues na me pese make an about yen say UP for ne say omuntoni down they have no superior argument, they have no superior principle. Omuntoni down didija ne didija omuntoni down omuntoni down say Alan Wene primaries na wana
didija ne didija
Alan Ewene ya enka ombeti omo. In any case, Alan Eko primaries no. Na ni message yeden. Was his message we failed you, I'm coming to restore. And I said me ba be twaso na ba be any better. So we should look at all these things. Like omonto omo bokakra. Said your mama me no SPD enye fan. Omonto omo bokakra.
Benjamin no SPD.
SPD omonto omo bokakra.
Yo, me that's voila. You want to take a bite on this one?
Oh, yeah, I mean, definitely. You don't have a few friends at UP Plus.
Who photo be?
Solo and Madame for Papa. And, you know, from the very beginning, between Alan and Nanado, I mean, the relationship was... I think how it went then in Amma, the course we never necessary. We all know that Nanado didn't get the first round win. So Mekaya, it took a handshake from Alan, you know, to get him to become the flag bearer for the first time. So the expectation was that Enyampena said Nanado winning Obeye 2 times New Year. Quite obviously, you know, it will be Alan's turn. Uncle Banasa. I think that's where the whole thing is coming from. I mean, so
SOMPA FM.
And who is the beneficiary of that unfortunate you know Baumia? Edru me I was an Nanado he na Alan mbedi party ni no. They pushed Baumia on the party. And so naturally Alan will feel say look, I mean he's not been dealt with very well. So what is happening in the UP right now is a natural flow of that kind of disappointment. And it's not easy. It's not very easy to feel. You know, the last primaries, they about you know, they also came out to make some very, very strong issues about album and all those kind of things, that they felt that there wasn't a fair playing ground for the primaries. They've not been very okay, you know, in the MPP for some time now. So it is just natural for them to, you know, break away, which they have done. But you would know they are insiders. Normally, almost from MPP. Solo, I am Madame Fui. I met Solo about 3-4 years ago when he was speaking for the MPP. That's all Kasama MPP. So, and Nansen Crowd, them say, why he's too direct. Those times, solo, only no panel, so Amasa. He spoke, defended the MPP very, very well. So, a lot of things coming from him, people will take it, to a certain level. So they know that Wasum parts in it. He's been in there before. A lot has happened before. As for Alan, we all know he has some issues to answer and all that. For me, I even think by now he would have been called to answer questions about the sugar factory and all that. Jai factory is your money in action. I mean, something that we put so much money in. Now we were expecting to get value for it and all that. His tenure at the trades ministry and all that. Some Kakrabia foreign Hawaii and all those kind of things. But that's besides the point. He's starting a new political phase right now. Most of them are also feeling the heat. They are equally, disappointed. So now they are on their own. They are no longer part of your stock. So understand when they are hitting you, take it as though in this phone I don't take it as so I think basically that's it. It was said to be I'm wholly open. You see, Prof, let me put this in. Now let me buy my kind. Me bomb paya my MPP pa. Their primaries in January 21st, 31st. After that primaries, if you are not careful, there may be another breakaway.
All right. But I'm saying Manao cash for seats was trying to indict Alan. But
was there an indictment?
No. Please. Because said the Okano Okano in such a way say cash for seats no. Meba. But ebi a me so said na me tiase no.
Into the air kasa the tiase na.
Said na me tiase no. Say na Alan na oyo bi ano omode sa subo na bono. But there was a committee that was set up to investigate those issues. And the committee concluded that there was nothing of that sort.
Almost sign it too.
So what you say?
Yeah, Prof. As some American and other confirm say. Most of the corruption allegations is here Kufuor Abemuno. Yes, set committee. Na committee na be sign omuti. Eye to aso mi no mi ensa. And ye cast or a clearing agent. To me, as some American say, a Kufuor Benya din clearing agent no. A started free Alan Cash case.
Okay, that's fine.
Because even before, say, my memory serving me Corelia, before the committee came out with their report, a Kufuor said publicly, say he's sure that Alan is innocent.
All right, Mamina, say, I think, sir, this issue has been settled. Let's go on to the next issue. The issue of Galamsey, Naimos, Wamoko, Shidium area, Moha, na. So names like Collins Dowda have been mentioned. The names like the MP for Sutifi North has also been mentioned. And the police, I can't say one more, but the police equally have also come out to say they have strong evidence to show the MP no incited and Crawford against Naimos. Minim sir Ebiana with this have you followed this issue?
I followed.
Now what have you uncovered?
Initially there were some very hasty conclusions of the incitement by the member of parliament and the involvement through communication with the senior member, Collins Dowda. Of course, his name has been around for some time now in regards to mining issues.
Sure. I have a video here way back, I think 2020 something, 2020. But in the course of the discussion, I'll let you.
Yeah. So when MPP was in power, anytime we say government officials were engaged in illegal mining, Collins Dowda and some other people and all those kind of things. So his name has been around for a while. So when the issue happened, quite obviously, I mean, within somebody's jurisdiction, MP war.
Yeah.
And you have war. What was your intervention?
According to the MP, and why a lawyer didn't come over.
Okay.
According to the MP, Good. And not say pinche BSO. And no call. I could try say obey water down there. The kind of confusion and air coso. at the mining site.
That's his side of the story.
That's his side of the story.
Exactly. And but I'm saying initially, comments came around. People thought that he made the intervention and then later on, incited, or even in fact, the word they used was organized those thugs to, attack, 9 months. And the reason why a lot of people were furious was, especially NDC people. 9 months is giving us results. 9 months is like the eyes of the president on the grounds with Galamsey. I deal with the situation. So if anything crosses them, whether NDC or MPP, we are not going to take it very easily. We will not take it lightly at all. Wherever I go and I sit on any panel to speak for the NDC, I have always said that I'm not going to defend anybody's stupidity. So when it comes to issues of illegal activities, whether it is mining, whether it is corruption or anything, go and defend yourself. I will not defend you. So on this particular case, I am going to defer to the police investigations. Also more proof,
yeah, they say they have proof, strong proof.
Wonderful. In Tiemfa proof number 2, let the investigations get completed. And let's find those the culprits are. Whoever is the culprit, and I'm repeating, whoever is the culprit, you could be whoever. And say we are MPO, we are minister, we are whoever is the culprit. Now it's a Brian and what they found.
That's just a more NDC for.
And I'm say
NDC
whoever the investigations will come out
allegedly.
The NDC is not a collection of hooligans or people, excuse me, who have come to disturb the peace of this country. The NDC, we are not a group of hooligans or people who do illegal things.
Sompa FM.
Party here basi ye be sum ye man. Ya masi ye be say your man no. Into man penya boabo ankrofo ano. Se Galamsey ekoso ya say ye kwaye ni yensuo yi. Sarfo yi nkoboa. Mi enso ano a. Na o si we NDC ni, o kan party no. Na je ye no o kokon ati asa ade no. We NDC ni. You are not a member of the NDC. I have the same principle. Anybody engaged in illegal mining or Galamsey is a terrorist. You could have descended from heaven. I don't care. Let it be done to you very, very clearly. No matter who you are. No matter who you are. So I'm deferring to the investigations of the police. Whatever comes out of it, whoever is culpable, punish the person. That's all.
I mean, I'll say, Benjamin Asari, on this particular issue.
Prof.
Yeah.
Ayeka.
Oh. I didn't know Ayeka.
The fight against Galamsey, no. Ayeka.
Adintra.
You see, president, or Pepano say, or per se, or fight Galamsey. I say, or Pepano say, or per se, or fight Galamsey. Now, on crow for Ankasa, a fetch in support to her, and no nama Ayeka nebem.
Sabina is you or my pencil.
Sape Pepe. Say, Nanado Danko Kufuado. Unya the full support from even both sides, MPP ni NDC, and we have full support to na. Kaba now Galamsey KSI no kwai. Na party na anka say ufrim no kra ma kwai se solve. And nunti na de bia me ba ha, me be ka kire wo say the state of emergency no, and the key a ebetimi aboa wo man because ye ka se obia nyai Galamsey a say me say yenkum Ghana for. Yes. Say you be kum Ghana for mo aso odin ebe ma yensuo ni ye forest na ye save yenkum omo.
Oh no, you can't say that.
Prof, yewu that also me I can say that. Omo ye Galamsey na ma yensuo ni yewu and then kwala omo at no fault of theirs. Omo no nye mistake bia yewu omo ba foforo kra no omo adi dem. Na wo ye Galamsey ye ku wana ye. I can say that. I know now you can't say that. Any a man for taking advantage, kuye. Ye a man for taking advantage, kuye. Ye makra ye wo bakre wu. In the name of illegal mining, a cost a man for pesamin kuminya. Sika ye pe and so sika no pepe said de crana ube wejawo. Na sa wo ko honum ne eku ana ye. Enti si say ye trust say Nanado Danko Kufuado.
wo ye bibi esese wo ye bia e wo na mamom se ye de be solve galamsey ye ntimi ye wura John Dramani Mahama ba wo ye bibia obetimi de solve galamsey ye besia no ye ntimi enti se die biem ne enye wo mamu a enye shoot and kill ade biem se die biem ne enye bibia ya ye bi ne nine mosufo ye Operation Galam stop enye the same thing. Yes, excavators. Now yes, other things are champagne near the and then it is yes, champagne no crying crib. Now what is champagne cra? Champagne who prisia ya champagne no more ya Ghana ya. And so yes, they say young crash champagne maybe. Champagne one and a crab.
Basa first na omukraba.
Mrs. say ye be waha. Champagne ya.
It's a symbol.
What I say? Come azi ya kokore. Ye champagne waha. It is a say, in fact, I had to say, I'm tired of galamsey as a
magazine. Ben, I can't want to be.
Come on, magazine.
No, somebody simple.
I'm waiting now. I'm man for you, so who can you them and you them. One way a coche, one would you go in a made magazine made and one more coche woman. I am seeing our bab on Tembekai. It's a yes, I'm your man in our woman. It is a say, dear, and you couldn't be couldn't bad any. Yantra homa galamsey for no illegal for no munkuye. Say will be a safe. And then who the tomatoes to share fridge by Shahone Pro? Who the tomatoes that share fridge muno? As a fridge no na I don't know so pro.
Minim say minkwana menyasa experience no.
Why? Na president no see yanko galamsey who MP Collins they would dane Ebenezer one they must be arrested immediately.
Ebenezer Kwekwa.
Yes. Na Collins dey Daniel nepe wo kai say ni audio bi ni video bi bai oso okoto generator e dey ko see galamsey site transformer yes e dey ko ma omo e dey enti na dey transformer ko ma galamsey for e dey enti na che say one kasa no who benefited directly from galamsey na omo ye no
me ba cho enti e we ni emra
minim say galamsey enti na ye nya transformer se kro no kwa na galamsey ni woro ma ka transformer na o ka be su kro no
Safana Pania, bidini a tough Ghana for
a drunk in your Yana Kabaka here because it's my Cassia power. Cassia power, super, the whole Africa, mining company as soon a football Cassia any new month. Now, 7 here, 7 champagne fair. Some more 2 minutes, my mining company, some men I'm here in Pinton. But can you want to Kabaka here? Wojene sa enyeyi abushafo asan ye be choba na wo so na omo ye aduma wo na kanya omo de yambo no wo mo machine fo no na do so wo so entina transformer na so wo mo enti e wo mo anwumre ngo so kanya no ahoma we no na
wo mamu ha the way galamsey AC say wo man no eyarehosem na ye boss ade no so na makoma ye meya because menimeti am hu bi da men call galamsey site impo da enso problems are eba ni nyina no e affect me no mienu na wo ye say adwuma no e de say Ghana ye generation eba no wo say na Collins Deuda what the parliament you call parliament say oh you Metusala or parliament what parliament is out for 25 years now what kwakota transformer say we dey kosi galamsey site say wo mo nkoso nya galamsey o say ade me ye kwase asebe where do you use ye no say wo nya kwase aso wo be kwakoye bibi foforo na ne nkrofo eye galamsey o mu hia transformer and wo de koma wo mo satam na wo de koma wo mo do kra no na wo opposition o na do danko akufu ado time na all fight galamsey no na wo to transformer mama for ye galamsey na fe ya na banyaba e die ageta se dia meba prof se dia on
ye nesi form
tie ye ka ye betra ha no kasa ye improve solutions ye provide solutions a eno na beboa ya kan ye ne NDC fo mpanimfo ni bi ya atwen say state of emergency no ebeboa ama se galamsey na ya hold for some time ni ehu kwaya ye be fa so a ye be ye se president se state of emergency no enye option any table no so
me pa so ma me bi so assembly wa hu watch na ebo wa koto fi sami jemfi jewelry shop no watch na ebo se South office ami Jemfi jewelry shop. Small scale mining. Gold in Kitinkiti area. I don't know how boss I watch you. Sarfo camera to watch
Prof.
Yes.
Galamsey for no gold no mutu no. Yenka no kure kakra. Yenka no kure no man chechire na ye chise ye nyina. Gold board e to Galamsey for gold. Because omo ye small scale miners.
But there's no proof to that.
It's not correct. No problem. There's no proof. You can debunk that. But let me say
there's no proof.
No, see. Illegal small scale miners no. E bi no dan wo who gold buyers. No ye small scale miner na ye regulating no ye ne nkrata ni bibia ye kama no ono ankasa no wasa dan gold buyer auto gold enti Galamsey for no omo ne to omo gold no gold board ni nim say auto gold no from small scale miners no but the quantum na omo ton de ma gold board no enye omo ankasa na enya sa gold no omo to free Galamsey for no enti ki enya obi ento Galamsey for no gold a ko omo ajai. It is say and you're entirely true. Say Galamsey for no gold no go board on top into one there talk.
Me ba twa we question Sabra me do ka say watena se e wo ne asue ye ho enti no me ba twa wa yare bi etimu wa akwa enko hepatitis say stroke nyudwie fever hodro oba person fefro for no person fan de man hye de ntwe yi a ana say enkoso yi a bema usu ntimi nya de dwuma de ye ama oba no emfefro a bomodin medima for herbal center Dr. Time da so on the corner so ya wo de mre e na to so no de hwe yade te ba so te me kan na wie ya Dr. Time da so chronic diseases bia say yes chire yade say ya jinsoyi ya wahra na obrebum yade bia bomodin na hwe na chi akwan medima for herbal center Dr. Time da so obetina friend was 0244774282 0244774282 and now bet my friend was 0500-727-215 ne cha kwan won kran ha e wo Pokuase Mayura na wo hwe Kumase a o agogo bia Erigame school ne di hwere mo Dr. Time da so or say the Lord is our ultimate healer ema my intiwe Pato so mic no mami
that's a prof. I think say enkomo ye dida na didi kan ma memo 9 months for abaso omo ye bi Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources omo ye bi Ghana Police omo ye bi in fact ibetimi abo omampanyi do mahama abaso say we demonstrate beyond every reasonable doubt to say Galamsey no opese oboa na yesia no but me can say bi wa ha say the guns will not stop Galamsey etu no now there's literature to back it. We have experience to back it. Ye wo Galam stop, ye wo Vanguard, ye wo Hwan part 2 part 3 ICT we move ye know. Ye wo part bebre. The yesu nyina ne say a halt for a brief moment. Afi ye wia na yasan back to the Galamsey. Now my proposal has always been that let's rather focus on communication at local level. At the community level. Now, Commissioner Mohammed, Salallahu Alaihi Wasallam, maybe will be assumed Kano, or Kasembi of a scholar is holier than the blood of a martyr. As the Chinese say, Obi awoye nim before now, Usieni, Usubi Usiadi and Adjumuda Hono. Ne pen now, the tron, inkine woman. A some butcher will be our name Quabesi was a me woman baby. Say obi oso me de me hu asi o munkume for we said the guy say bosi akode ne hu agi atremane ade no. Now according to Prophet Muhammad no obi a watna se me 10 asekan. The problem is that Prof Galamsey advocacy ya ye nyina no there's a basic problem with it ya dwen enya nko so.
Basic problem then
okay book bi Pedagogy of the Oppressed Pathologies of Power. The title of the book is Pathologies of Power. Now, author ne can say the problem with activism is that we usually run away from the fact that Galamsey ekosu nyina ni titre to me a woman who dey politicians. Both MPP and DC. CDD report by I think 2023 or 2024. Na say galamsey activities ekosu nyina ye dey fund political party activities time I be can say party here skenti enya galamsey true or false.
True.
Ye nim sadi we nyen say ye koso ase ye suan hwe politicians nanim o MP for momoye o this almost say sika no modede ye campaign eno abi na o so ya no pa na akọ no MP na was in salary nuru 25,000 ye tete ni wie na eno abi na nipa 50 na be ko ni fia no pa no be mo bi 1,000 so ha na free ba. But the point I'm trying to make is that a man for na a war local communities now omoye galamsey no they have omo wo to me say omo be si galamsey ano etain omampanyin,
especially the chiefs, especially the people
ya hemfo say nipa na omo di twi afeme ba asem na nkasa so nipa na omo di twi eje breman ba ma nine mosofo dwane ye no enye kromafo
ekromafo
say say nipa no di twi di breman so omo ko galamsey site ho na be gina ho
obi entimi ngina.
Yes. So all this while galamsey advocacy, you know, we have been targeting and crying for any kumasefo and creating awareness. We should move from awareness creation into conscientization. Let's speak to the heart and minds and conscience of people, the people in the community, because galamsey ebekoso if we community. Now there be a made a kroba ko e bono side ho eye fanto ho doma ye one but bakubi
doma satitu
atuna oko atuna Ghana web there's a story, there's a documentary on atuna kwan atuna for fa so esi galamsey ano kwan eye ohene wo kromo ni kromo mfo mpanyifo no ene ti kromo mabunu ene mpanyifo nyina atena ase say galamsey na ekoso ye krom ha ye ma na mma because eba se beboyen ye nananum we beboyen ye papa mu we beboyen ye japade we beboyen ene kromafo no out of that conscientization omo original say ene ye mpene ekombedi a ye be yekua ekombedi a ye be yesi ne adidi say galamsey be say ye nsuo de enke be do banchene body near way fufuedi. It started from the community, and as we speak, atuna from the documentary omunya galamsey wo enye president na ye on hini no wo krom ho no. Let me end with this. Ye koye project be one community omuye coastal community na ye koye ni say sebi krom ampona no bebre no ye gya ye nan gu ho ne ye tobo lagum ne ye ni say na ye koye say ye ne omukodi nkomo about sanitation tie koye ne omudi nkomo ne say na satem na covid aba ebusa mo se na ye ba ye nose mask ni ye nyina mu nhye bi adan mo so ensuo ni boye ho ban enti se wunya covid mpo a na wo sa nsuo ni wo sa epunsuo ni bi no mu a ebe sa covid yare eni ebusa mo se enti se ensuo na eda ho no na ebo mo ho ban ade enti amoso mo nsuo no ho ban na mo to ball agum kim case die asemnesi. The people now know they more consciousness arises say this is what is protecting us, let us protect it. Ensuo bebre wo san kroko corona bosom wom ye fa ye yi amane ye apa ye ne ade wom true or false. Prof ye free man
sana nanano mo se
enti se wo ye ohene na woti bo a why won't you incite ukromu for ne say ye nanano mabosom ne etumi a de titiri kro no ye yi apa ye wo ha enti ye monsuo no ho bai enti me ka ko say 9 months for the omeye bi, and this is not the first, this will not be the last. Ye best ba after a month or two, ye best discuss say 9 months for koye bi. What sense does it make say MP say ya say galamsey for intimi ko pay briefing? Brief you as what? The rate sec or the die sec, you know, MP position ye dey home. And then DC in the head of the district security council. So who should call for briefing? So and as na Collins Dawuda ne honorable Kweku Adoto, they have no position to go and request for briefing when the DC is mandated by law.
Or say according to the lawyer, no, or say ono die na otwem ano who say I said 9 months for nene bimu ye pinchem and of course say okako come tension down what solve issue no.
MP no so say osuma or not suma DC, you know. MP no
also Osuma assemblyman no call, you know, commander ne nankasa.
Maybe that was at the police station.
No, that was not the police station. Mathieu
that was site ho.
Mathieu Nkomo on 3 different fronts, prof. Ye what the Collins Dawuda aka.
And ye what the 9 months leader ne kasa.
We are and ye what the Erastus Asaredonko Enswaka.
Sure.
Entally. But adeba kwa esi so ne say Kweku Ado honorable eba eyi wo area ho. And of friend ni MP no so mini around. No so na meka so around ke move bomu. later no te say pinte bi akoso and our friend ni say bibi say akoso and ye kona kohwe na boma me because me ni Ghana or he's on an assignment for ECOWAS Parliament. I say African Parliament, one of those. And you know, or no the phone no comma that is Honorable Kwekwa don't know where he came in. Or the phone you command and they say MPC or person what take the air course was. In any case, unim say a galam say for ni action. Oh, person what take the answer.
Na Kwekwa don't know so MP.
Or MP, but in any area they see.
Any area they see.
It's some about area. It's them about area. Oh, me say no so. Matisse oh ne kwana me hwese de wo minti no. Kwekwa do no de. Sabi ono de obi assign na be sign no. He went there, but from Asaredonko, Erastus or Joy Multimedia. No, so say Kwekuado came there to come and instruct the NIMOS to release the suspects.
I've listened to him.
Right. And at the honorable non-swakano, clearly, entirely. And only the Ebeja Magana police for cause me are there evidence the police for the almost statement about and the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and so
NIMOS for
honorable your friend is saying
Kenel
Debbie
why
the
Amakufibua
and also as a true letter at Parliament House and I'm sure say what he's intending to do is say Speaker ebe release both MPs now yet in to mano their a course so on that tangent let's give them a thumbs up.
I think was
invited. They've submitted themselves.
Yes. That process never followed through, but the act speaks more. Ne say ne must be to be. Na a chrome of YDP at the Brema abe pam 9 months of 1 year down crofona na 9 months night no more bed.
I mean now I say SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country. But so there's an issue here. People say yes and common so answer na me fa course na ma fa course and the guy said you know be kaya ayawaso was wagon issue no. Sabri the interior minister confirmed he said 21 suspects have been identified in connection with the incident during the 2020 and the 2024 elections, which left 15 people dead and 40 others injured. Meaning, say, where election-related violence, cited Ayawasu West Wagon issue and other election violence areas. I don't know. Minia.
Prof.
Azari.
That's say criminal case there any expiring date. It is a Yahweh who said Nipa 29 no Ayawaso was so go. Issue ne see
21 suspects.
21 suspects. You know, you know monko but you see a band say ya na obun say na manfo reading meanings to it say acquire political way because oba na so obefa Ayawaso a ye wo kire pone by elections ntoko esi ye amanfo a ye bobo omutuo ye wo talensi ni esi wo ho ye wo atiwa ni esi wo ho adan na ni nyina mu no ye se ye adwuma na boa ma oman na koso de a why Ayawaso was go nko a
let me read a full story to you for you to take a listen to. The minister for Interior Muntaka Mohammed has confirmed 21 suspects have been identified in connection with violence incidents during the 2020 and 2024 elections, which left 15 people dead and 40 others injured. 4 are currently on bail, 5 are on remand, and the rest have warrants issued for their arrest. The cases span multiple regions and constituencies. During the 2020 elections, fatalities were reported in the Bunu East region, Techiman South, Greater Accra, Ododo and Ablekuma Central, Bono, Banda and Doma West, and the northern region, Savaligu. Injuries in these areas range from 1 to 15%, 1 to 15 per incident. For the 2024 elections, death occurred in the central region, Utusenya East, northern region, Tolong, Savannah region, Damongo, Bunu East, and Granta South, Ashanti region of Hinton North, and Ahafwano South, Southwest. Okay, so that is the breakdown that I've given you.
Oh, okay, so it's clear now. Say, enye Ayawaso was go nko a ehon sem na ye kan.
Enti ma me more details in the year. Summary of the cases. Bono East Region. Techiman South. 1 year ewu year. 2. 9 injured. That is for the 2020 elections. Greater Accra, Ododio. 1 year ewu year 18. 1 more prior 15. Greater Accra, Ablekuma Central. 1 and ewu year and a 4 a prior. Bono Banda 1 ewu year and a 2 a prior. Bono Doma West 1 ewu year and a 1 a prior. Northern Savaligu 1 ewu year and a 3 a prior. Then for the 2024 elections, we have Central Eutu Senior 1 deaf, 1 injured. You call a Northern Regional Tolon again featured. Nipa baku wo Savannah Damongo Nipa baku wo Bunu East in Kransa South Nipa baku wo Ashanti of Fintonof Nipa baku wo Ana Ashanti Ahafano Southwest Nipa baku ema nipa miensa e prior. And in total no 1 year we nyina 15. Total number of injured 40.
Okay, na chese na nya no kre se ye ka se techima nipa 8 na ewu wo ho no. Na chese na nya de ye no kre. But nipa baako. Nipa mienu ne free, but all this one no oti aye se techima ye call ye elections nipa 8 in ewu ye ne and but now no ye clear say nipa mienu. But you see eni kwa say ye elections wo mamu ha ma nipa baako kra ehwere ne nkwa say ye nyina ye kwa akọ sunlight akọ kire ya adwen ye de ye kokrumuti enye tuo ne sekai ne de koto aba ye se fa won sa kokrumuti fa kọ enipa awu susu say obetimi adi wo man anim aye nhyehyɛ ye pa nipa awu susu say o constituency no obetimi agbagina wanam wo mrahye bedwam na wahye mra papa ebeboa wo constituency no eno ne ye se kona koto ho aba na kokko hwe se won so obema omo se fata aba bedi yanim na se ekobasa na se wokọ ekọ akoto aba na ekọkọ dalen tokwa na manfo wuwu ni ade I think say enya de eni kwa say yesoso and I support the minister say odesa omo aye sa nhwehwemu no omo a suspect omo say omo na hwe ma sa incidents ni si ye no ye de omo ba be famra kwa so I think say ye nyina ye support say ne be ya going forward eni kwa say ye election bia wo mamu ha ne ye sa benya report to say election na ye no ye wie ye ne nipa say na afrim eno no de enya de e be
but in total for a year 2028 elections 2020 elections no nipa 8 na afrim
and na make us a prof eni kwa say nipa ba akokura efrimu abra ye kwa akoto aba because abato nye etuo ne asekai ya bato ya de a wo kwakire adwenkyere ena adwenkyere no nso no ya hyehya mana ye fese wo kokromoti wei ena ye se fa na fa kokokire wadwen enti wo kokromoti na ye tuo ye sekai a wo de kwa akokire wadwen enti eni kwa se ye koto aba ma nipa dasani bia anaga na ni bia ahwere ne nkwa wo mamu a
won wa de kudenti ana make o ka se techima nipa mienu ena o ka se ena mo de buy say nipa 8 ena ewu. The 8 reported in the media then was not only centered in Techiman, it was the total of nipa ewu ye during the 2020 elections.
No, but do na makop programs bebre me name me co-pan for etnasia no, I'm only saying say now no the fact is clear.
Okay,
say Techiman na ne ka say yato aba ma Techiman nipa 8 ewu no enye sa na tie
sure
what you say but ye kan election na ye call ni nyina no ye to wie ye no ene ye nipa nwotwe so omu afrim eno no ye centered across the country enye Techiman na se bro nko a enti no eno na me bi gina so aka say even nipa ba akompo ene hwere ne nko a eni kwa se ye koto aba ma obi hwere ne nko enti ye besere say Jumadie no emma me ye rhetoric sene waba be ka wa hasisi ya no ne ya to sa na nine police station ya ye kokoto abawo is it Okanko of the Ablekumanov ya dey report to buy say ya chinipa 8 ya chinipa 10 ya ko ya ma omu bill omu akwa ya fine omu ni ade ya hu picture ba ko say nipa sumasini ya chi no ana say nipa sumasini ya de no court man meye bi yesre baby ya dro na see move from politics ya mre nyina bedru sa mre no si ye politics a yenye politics yenye politics na ye wo mamu an e ba sa gidie na amanfo no wo politicians mu no na kofem enti ye nyina ye support minister no ye nhwe se omo di sa nyamna nsem no ye de omo be fa kwan ye de omo be fa mra so na mra no omo adi na serve as deterrent ento ho amanfo se ye yiu anasi ye be fa se wo koye tutu asem wo abato mu a make sure se encrophobia ye bi ma ye de omo fa mra kwa so a ensem fata se wo so be kwa koye se adwumadi no enti ye support minister no se is welcome na ye nyina ye be follow story no se ne be ya Ghana benya ho mfa so
now okay we say nipa na Ablekuma North by elections no o say wanti omudin
David
o sa
omudin any edin dia mete ye by pictures ni ye
because edin dia nka mete
because obi a unim ne nti ama me kan sa no o hwe omo a Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo time omo call court e kotwen omo nipa pie ye a ye de omo call court no every court proceedings bi on be ko bia na pictures delegate e de omo din aba ho a ye hu se sankrofo
why not be blaming for their pictures not coming out?
No, I don't know, but me person me say ya kekandi edin na omo abobo wo mu no eye ho amoa eye true crosses sankrofo na ekodi etrutu asem no ne abo omu din na unim omo
nyabotwe na chi Jijani Mahmudu
oye hwan
oye driver ewo Mahmubi Prince Jakpasu oye businessman from Newtown Anas Muhammad or estate developer from La Paz. Muhammad Hamda or a mechanic from Alajo. Dako Otibu Samuel or a businessman from Amasamai. Musa Muntari or a station manager from Malamata. Ali Said or a businessman from Fadama. Al Muhammad Abubakar or a private security officer from Alajo. And they say what did you know?
Alajo ni ma for minimum
Prof. David Maminko.
Prof Emobia nada o.
Wana wo tu ye no ne mu hwan.
The otu
no ne mu ni di way.
Eh.
It's one more we yes one crime le day.
Me baba jo so ni mo mu nyina. Ati bisa Olali say. Agwado otu ye.
Agwado otu ye for the minimum.
Ono do otu ye no Alajo.
Yeah, I think just 30 seconds.
Just briefly.
No, me try 30 seconds be war not a mini producer I can't be. I think pioneer be bought. Sebe be so sa illegal mining at the unknown term. A bona era share say the multinational companies who are doing the large scale mining. Concessions need be in Kayen cha hubi. Emma these registered or licensed small scale miners.
Unlicensed.
Licensed. Or licensed. Or more licensed. Debbie. Oh my mom licensed.
Because NDC for the
oh Debbie.
One tremu ye crack or amount for
I near pass out tremu. Say those large scale miners will monitor their activity so they can mine responsibly. Nti Majidi says I just ban temanka ebeboa. Say these and then winning them champagne so or quiet when all those kind of things in guy to be trapped. So that's basically and two. There are some private companies being swa.
Me me time I so some pick course.
Oh, the mammy what for we see get. Say course on your back as I'm 30 minutes in po.
Oh,
so
no, I cherish my callers, please.
Oh, we all cherish them.
No,
that is why you give them 30 minutes.
Please.
So don't worry at all. Yes. Don't worry at all. If they are some of these old mining sites, and they are reclaiming the land and vegetation, the cover bibia,
okay, so let me pick the calls for only 15 minutes and get back to you. 0260-196064, 0260-196065. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Prof.
Me ba to wana me ne ka say.
Well, I would say I can be a phobia new.
Hey, Agavia, na boko there.
Oh, bro. Me ya mi ati mo da ole ni a eze go mama meku ni samlo a mo de
Was it this time no line I heading?
I had the go mama meku the galamse na jam pasu na ma be bia e troka.
I don't see a line of so I saw. Mami tio.
Sompa FM.
Na me pa kwanya kese incoming pragmara Dr. Brana Tampon ona we team Frank am MPP na me papa wati eja ko incoming national chairman papa we ni tima bobi say would me say nyasa de woni tim e di pese obedi ani ma MPP including his mayor na me just Abia Muhammad ena yasikodia bra bra
hey
okenenka
me tell kapa
oh galamsey asem no me dey say that problem ya wo kenyina ya de so boni nyina be bo John Dama amba
why they
mera ye ani say mera na do ene na kunya to so say e pa say galamsey ni say e tebia no na kunya to so no all to one no e mera that time do mama mo e wo position na wo so afafu wa hinum e ko sai e ko inside ama for say na na no jimanti this is really a bunkotino I don't like ginger but ne because your mom followers it is I didn't know na no like I also do and I want to do bia and can you
me ba so here see for mommy
be ma no tino anya me nwanwa awori MP ho computer na tio mu osi kuro ni e wo ba what say when you want baby and also the abanga and is that for result and in your bay. But what room don't move you in our parliament? You are going to sound. And you won't come one career. And this is one anchor. Almost don't be real.
Yeah. Maybe I saw hello, good evening.
Good evening.
If I saw one minute, I can say.
If I saw Nana, many make a president to mine.
You, Nana, what am I patriotic?
If I saw Dr. Bawumia. I will be a metia, Dr. Papa, Nyansafo. Now, Mentia had just the Mohammed Emma and John Brady. Miniam, I break my mouth. I walk with him. Or can you plane? I'm not done the phone now to say. Now, call you. I can't swear in look who can't walk on the board. No. Is everyone say, Sompa? Monsieur, how walk on one no. And so now for your coming. And they will be a really empty. No, will be so many. You know, I'm so. Share, tell them, say, Monsieur Yankupon, and Nama, and near the same. ACC, Yankupon, dear, hair, never respect him, Papa. Galam says something you want to put here, but me and Mama and I put out the name was then. So much was that or don't in show the city so saying Galam says and show on my hand on. And on the Yakupo, I was no. Kamakutu or Tubi, Kamakutu or Tubi. And the stuff you mean you are bound on 2 years. Most of them will never see some so I want you a we are more young than the whole air chamber. You are new chap for about 2 and you can follow the shots here. About 2 and you can only to follow the shots here. Maybe you talk from the top of 12. How many times I say? Now, one day, a chill, and in the figure. Mimi balance work na ma for be na wo de wo ye face no e ya ba de so wo ya no de ko nipa
Nana mai mami na wase why oh when they see form and they see slowly
e ma sa sensam no teti ma ne pasa so wo enyina o ko de nyambra so na ya for one cha wo mo no na 2028 abana ye da to no. Me
that's Nana Manu. Hello, good evening. All right. Hello, good evening. Hello. All right. Let me pick this call. Hello, good evening. All right. When TV engine so let me pick it. Hello, good evening. Good evening.
Evening, Adama.
Me pacho wana me ne kase.
Where so for my domi.
So for my domi na pacho. Hey, me too catch you now. What to say?
Oh, what another room. My son I kasa be kan me say ho my meet I true.
Oh,
the send the NDC phone protocol no mo do crash you. Kasa me say true me boom 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 rem.
Oh, Kafra why? Yo, me pacho eat you.
Me fa eat more den. Efa nkom ma doctor Mahmoud Bawumia. Na mancha na bo me visa wa kunsen. Na mancha case Lord international organizer. Me na be ma. No kwasem ni dia MP ni ye not. Ye na ye kase tiase ye nsuo no. Ama NDC for the business in so the campaign this year na dan ko kufa do na o che benya so. Ene den na ye na wenye me nwanwa. Omo regional executives, constituency executives, national executives, omo dira to mo hwemo omo ye galam.
Eno de ondi nyina so bia.
Oh, mi dia be ma. Na dia MP ye kura de na kire se galam to omo nyina omo.
Dey be da se MP no so abekire se ono de onye hwe, ba se opposite for ye hwe mu.
Mi na be ma. I am a Kofiboa, Lance Minister, who would the right to be on the two on my platform to have a bontiana. Also, what's the one of the so Kugalam say? Into what would be so when they are near Ligan, don't know what would they in Ligan, or Trawa, but more than a tune, no, I can't do so new. I'm more man Casa platform to Chrome.
Mammy, now I see pass over you. Hello, good evening. Me pacho wani.
Me pacho himana
usu jira line usu sana makate.
Oh, first one. I'm taking me now take a brand or buy and
me pacho ene bibintra facha me. My intiwe. Na ukase free.
Me pacho aka central.
What am I patrolling you?
Hello.
Me patrolling you, why?
Me patrol galam say asem no. Ni bibi ni nya be ma.
This how catch me.
Galam say me de benim wait. The president am de ho no Ghana JJ Lawrence. Me patrol wo. Hebu ben na galam say esati ye. Enya sa ne breso. Everybody na galamse estatiye. Ah bra, ya galamse isa say o mai. Aja pade bebre sa si. Ya di ama hoho. Ama omo say na besinne. Ah NDC from PNDC, AFRC, PNDC, edi besi NDC so. Me bra, ya hwe ni ye Ghana. Me payama yempenimfo ya hemfo. Any empenimfo mo can be a woman say Ghana near NDC for almost Ghana no. Any ho that's a bit ya many wo yentre my you. Senior Galam say no almost another breso almost deep papa penny more.
SOMPA FM.
Yam for Korea Tamusa. Na yenim say almost yanka almost by ya this year. Galam say oh yeah and cosited him. I feel no more to your friend is saying Galam say more him polo. Make out show. Chairman won't to me, I won't name or my near finish or more normal person or more dinner or more scapegoat, you know. Make out show. Or more China. No more share. Galam say as someone no more can. And they are calling down. No. And maybe I had that to Abba. Ninia Castle, no, they will consume nipa.
Me patrol, I heard it, Yanko. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Prof.
Me patrol, one minute, I can say.
Prof, original for me doing here, because every touching mine.
Wow, yeah, that's it. Yeah, about Quabas associate you.
Prof, me Joseph, I damn Prof, my men here, when we young for you are aligned, Sir Martin, the young for the Ghana. I said, sir, or no be Ghana, Kunya, so a Ghana, ya somebody. Prof, we can be being clear and people near NDC. Near Ghana, wasn't he? Eda MPP ni NDC be free akonya so ayewura lante Martin beba no 2028 no Ghana for ebehunu abro asabi MPP ni NDC die di Ghana for papa na se anya ne size ko ye wo mu mienu di ade do mbago Ghana wo se do moto ente no edente ma meka ne sa galam sense go se na epiwa mama brezo no obi ase mama na eja ba galam se wo enipa wodi wo Ghana bro wo galam se ko yewura na adodankwa ade na kita afọ yewura ba wo mia edente ma meka ne sa edie be ko ayi soja be na pampo anko nwuram wa galam se ezu ko si say se na soja to mu ko nwuram boys epopo wo mu a wo mu yese ni nyina na aduna ma boys na nya kokoro de se be yesu so no soja ni pie now be ma kwa na wo jonso no wa jojo ba na mu to do mu ko gu nwuram na no mu ye aduma e ne sa so fre wo mu se we ment no we menye say nye titie fidie de ba ye fidie nya tabade tie ni nyina ayera se etu e hu be de fe be se enne no enna me na me ma na hu se a se ese eni abaye no enu ntene de oba nie no de ba fe so no me de na de the first example although I got my problem yo I go make it go we go do we ya for yo
udi de bia baba fie so bia no di me ho yaw
o man come out me come out me ayi e ba mama me ko go to gala say o man ka wa so na ucho do what do I do ho yaw o le go na to gala say no to le ko fon ko na de gala say no ma dia fa and this is what I take gala say afa o bi a so ba peto o de ba ama I to gala say I read that the majority do. You get you. Tell Wario, tell Pagano, tell Jamaica. I read it.
May I say, Pastor by. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Me Pastor. Let's see, Mami Fakolawi. Oh, sorry. Hello, good evening. Oh, what's your line also? Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Me pacha wana mene ne kasai. Me pacha wana mene ne kasai. Oh. Babe. Hello, good evening. Me pacha te benka. Me pacha line ni breaki kwana sa breview. Hello, good evening. Me pacha wan. Ejani mo me ma kwa ba bato etie o.
Yo me chaji awa legwe. Me tam recently mentia incoming president Ebra Champo. And I come in as Chama de can come body. Me think of for no more for no more pre. Once you na na and a Christian law on also bafo before Talaga. And I had to attack Mohammed also bad in the middle. Yo galamse. Just a bonin in our captain. Any galamse. And the young one from Jenny. I know Padia, yeah, business, Galamsan, the Moa, a behard. A behard interest and send him. And so, and Tarse. Get the only obedience and come inside. Get swing in a bayasset. You may find. And showing a media tray. And you throw a man with the politics that say Japadia, Yamamayana. President Mama, I'm no opposition. What can I say? Oba repeatedly shouted Abravono. What you say?
Aye. I say Oba repeatedly LI 2462. I don't know ma kwang ma ye gala ye mining ye enquire mu.
And that's just gala say not the money of the show. Yes, sir.
That's what they be. Yes, bye-bye. May I say, hello, good evening.
Good evening. As you say,
me patro ye na patro wana me ne kasai.
Patro ma kwa ne na ne kasa no taifa.
Ma kwa ni taifa.
Patro.
Wadar man patro eti.
Yo, me da ti bru. Opani ewi ase we. O nipa nye nyame o. Ene ye zro no. Enti ye wura ba wo mia. Ya di o bia ne tia no no nya. Ye di nyame aka fa ne ho no. Ese se bem. Oni pendu nyama e manu nya ya e dia ne nyanko e wo wafa e oni na tinti ye nyame be ko le ko na ma no
Medas
ya me say no e dancer boa se ya amfa ye na nsi from o man pani amfa ni na nsi from a to no anka sanka am afofo no e be di ni nyamo ye be gu na ni ma za ma na ni ma so no ka he no aja kwa e ti na nsi wo aso di ni nsi wo dia e be Ghana for ye ni pa bone for ka
Medas Pastor Benjamin no say hello, good evening.
Good evening. Abochi.
Yeah, me pacho wana me ne kasai.
Ya wana.
Me pacho se why? Ya wana me pacho ka se frame.
Bacho mi tia o se ya wana. O se baga no ubere.
La wana oh lafia benbe.
Eh, enyani ja baga no jare.
Baga no. Man orena ba asanti bie man orena ba.
Baga no makacho ki jare.
Ada se baga no dia be de we jare. Hey baga. Me pacho baga o orena. Me pacho wani.
Okay, you get the Mr. Dore Afra. The Catholic Kaswa.
Yo.
Kaswa former MP. I am going to say a two. Container no is to everybody woman. Get in our one. Now the community for year, I am the daily down. It is a good Kumanova on Sobro. No, any number of two, and they could be. And no, any of them want to tell you party. I am a victory and on kind of you. You're pulling prem. If you put our other in the area, I bet you get to be said. Lamin Chawanai, Lamin Chamadi, you want to walk and could you add the pool, not more good later. We are imagine that you are some soldier, but they are moving and come home. Abdullah Sakram Chow. Opening Obisa, a kunkum, and this in the bar or maybe. Hey, some of them will ferry you. Simultaneously. 1999, a full of who come hanging and let him for the heck. Never so long as I reach my family. Follow what I see, a good so. Find the what I see, the good so. What do you read? What regional treasure? I you up to now to be mobile.
Yeah, Kawasam near. Maybe I'm not so, maybe sorry. Oh, Debbie, that's time.
Because you don't see what watching you. And when you get it, God I'm saying you should be able to fool. Yes, to me, we make this policy be accordingly.
SOMPA FM.
I think we must hear you putting the ball of today. I was there and said, see, I do want to. I do what I'm to your way. The policy shall miss you. I can let the poor accuse them, and then I'm not for the yeah. Yeah, God, your own plan.
Mammy, now I say, me